this beat is fresh. Yo, 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 this beat is fresh. Someday you're gonna make the pay. But you wanna get a couple of ways. Big house, nice car, anything you want. Money come back, I said that's the. Do you wanna try on it's like a dream? Stick with the style, all the way down 100 miles. Get on the dance floor. Everybody, keep your hat. Sky on your door. That's why I'ma tell you now. It's gonna make you high. How you feeling now? Let me hear say yeah. Say yeah, yeah. Get on the dance floor. Yeah. Say yeah, yeah.
That bass. That bass. That bass. That bass. That bass.
For the love of Christ! Not another mid-reggae beat, please. I don't need it. I already don't. You know, I'm not a huge fan of reggae, but these beats are hot fucking garbage. Oh, here's some Japanese hip-hop. Here we go. Oh. Oh, milestone achieved. Crazy Potato watched 3 consecutive streams this month.
Yo,
Whoa, nice watch stream.
1, 2.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh, Stone, I hope that you're okay.
Yeah.
TT, tell me the news. Give me the. Oh, why am I up here?
Style.
Smooth.
Smooth.
Hold on. I need to reboot myself.
Check it out.
Ow! Oh, yeah, it would. Yes, that's me. Those noises are me. Space aliens, you know, as opposed to Earth aliens. Ow! Oh wait, no, this is fine. I missed you guys so fucking much. This is loud. Yeah, even this. I know, this music this music fucks, but in like a really awful, trashy way. I was hoping that it would be better, because oh no, I don't remember. Hold on. Because there's precisely one beat I got from this, from Beatmania. I'm gonna beat my meat-mania. Got him. Yeah, that's right. It's called Spaced Out. Now, open it! Yes! Hello? Because I got this. You finally just now got to see the doctors about it? I hope it's not, like, permanent. Oh, I hope I'm not losing frames. My internet's been acting kind of weird since yesterday. We'll see, we'll see. Right, yeah. The reason why I looked up a Beatmania soundtrack is because I got this music from Beatmania. Oh, I get it. Do your legs feel better, by the way? My mom actually, she was walking in New York, and she thinks that she pulled something, so I hope that she's okay. Oh my god, I actually looked like the... Damn, I really look like I'm jamming. Why am I looking downward? In general, exercises are supposed to help, even if you're not in pain. Like, I saw a huge improvement after I added exercises to my, hello? Hello, hands? To my, my hand thingamajiggies. Alright, here's a nice... Whoa, that's loud. Whoa. Alright, here's a nice, good old, Jungle PlayStation Jungle mix. You can't go wrong with Jungle. I love Jungle. I love living in the jungle. I love eating fruit in the jungle. I love listening to Jungle. I made a very dumb decision. Oh, hold on. Let me, okay. Something seemed weird there. Ludwig? Is that you? Hello. Oh shit, Ape Escape, hello! Hi! I missed you guys. I missed my brother so fucking much. I missed sleeping in my own bed so fucking much. You know, Stone, I hope that everything turns out well for you because... uh-oh. Why am I not moving? Hello? Hello? Uh-oh. Oh no. Why is it broken? Why am I broken? Oh god. Oh no. Oh no, even bringing out Senpai wouldn't fix it. Oh. Ah! You're going shopping? Tell us what you buy. It's exciting. I've done too much shopping. I'm actually fucking broke right now. Like so I've been saving up hella for this New York trip. Literally just so cause I don't. Hello? There's a bunch of construction going on outside, so I'm hoping that was just random construction noises. Right. I've been living like an ascetic just to save up for this New York trip because I don't really like spending my money, especially just for frivolous things. And I spent so much fucking money this weekend, it's not even funny. And now it's like, okay, time to go back to ascetic mode, but now I'm broke. But worth it. I think it was worth it. When I'm drinking this morning... Oh, no, stop breaking. Fuck, I'm broke. I can't buy a new camera cable. That's not an option right now. Please don't break. Please! Yeah, I will say if you've been saving up a lot of money, like for months. I've been saving up for this trip ever since I first heard about it, like back in December. Yes. Spending money equals neuron activation. I don't like that. I don't like how good spending a lot of money feels. So I gotta go back. I have to save. Gotta go back to saving. No, please. Why is it breaking so fucking much? I'm gonna have a certified hissy fit. And that's not gonna be good for any of us. Yeah, it seems to break every single time I take a sip from my chalky milk. I'm drinking chocolate milk for breakfast. I'm still trying to catch up on sleep because I got 0 sleep over the weekend. Like, 0. Absolutely 0 sleep. And I'm trying to, like, you know, get some blood sugar, get my brain running, brain sugars. It feels so good. It feels so good to drink from my own water bottle that's made out of metal and not plastic. It feels so good to sleep in my own bed. It feels so good to be sitting back at my PC. Forcing sleep. Nice. You should get sleep. I have no fucking clue. What's weird, is that I don't see the construction happening out there, but I hear it. You missed Mudinho, I missed you! Oh god, how do they say como se dice? In Portuguese, hold on. It's been a while since I've thought about Portuguese. How do you say? Como você diz? Como você diz I missed you? A português? Como these nuts! I'm gonna coma my nuts in your face. Got him. Excuse me. Oh, okay. See ya. Oh, alright. Hold on. Whee! Oh, nice legs there, Pobs. Senti sua falta. Hold on, I need to... That could be like saying, your mom's a whore and I'm gonna fuck your pussy. So I need to make sure. Oh, cause senti means like miss. Oh, what does falta mean? Lack. Right. That's really cute. Obrigado. Oh, senti is like this, because it's from sentiment. Right, and then falta is to lack something, so that makes sense. Yeah, senti sua falta, Mudinho. Obrigado. Okay, now I'm gonna fix myself now. Pablo looks dead. Oh, uh-oh. Oh no! Arcade, he's dead! Arcade! Yeah, how dare you be-
Go fuck yourself.
That's not nice. Yeah, my voice might be a little fucked. Ree! That's me. Arrgh! I get back. Yeah, Senti's from Feel. That's really cute. I wonder if Spanish has something like that. Alright, are we gonna break? Are we gonna break again? Am I gonna break again? How many twinks? Unfortunately, I did not see- Sorry. Excusez-moi. I did not see any twinks in New York City, but I did get to- well, they're not these two people are homosexual, but neither of them were twinks in Philadelphia. Right. So, do you guys want to hear about my amazing trip to the East Coast? And I had to, like, give you the- oh, okay. Okay, no, that's fair. Why? Why is it breaking? Rawr. Ree! Here, I'll just fucking get VTube Studio, because I know VTube Studio won't fucking break. Rawr. Or if it does, it won't be, like, stupid. I have to give you guys, like, the cliff notes so I don't speak for 7 million hours. No, I did not actually fuck. Neither did my brother, apparently. Like, my brother has been, keeping bitches and hoes out of the house. And I felt like this was the opportune time for him to finally score some pussy while I was gone. But he didn't take the opportunity. There was no bitches or hoes at my house when I was gone. Oh yeah, right. Yeah, the easier question is, what twink did I not bone? I actually saw these cute little German dudes in New York City when I was going to the MoMA. Now! Oh. Oh, it's 2D Pablo! Oh! You guys remember 2D Pobs? I do. My brother was talking about how 2D Pablo had the fuck me eyes. I see it. I see how. Oh jeez. No, I'm sure there were. I'm sure there were twinks. I just couldn't find them. I was with my mom and my aunt like the entire time except for Philadelphia. And I can't exactly hit on twinks with two middle-aged white ladies near me. Yeah, we're going 2D, bitches! Hold on. I need to configurate... There we go. No. There we go. Alright, so, I'm not sick, I just drank a lot of chocolate milk and I don't know what it is about milk first thing in the morning, but it kind of, like, irritates my esophagus a little bit. my throat-ular regions. So, Thursday night, I stayed in St. Louis, because from where I am, like we were gonna use the St. Louis airport, so it's a long drive there, and I think our plane left at like 5, so we had to get there pretty early. Like me and my mom, no, it left at 6 because me and my mom woke up at 3 to get to the airport. And I had never been on a plane before. So this was, unhinged shit. No, it's okay. This is the time and place to say unhinged shit, you little degenerate. Wait. Ow. Oh god. There's like a bunch of... Oh, there we go. Oh, I remember how to jump. Oh, shit. Oh. Right, I'm so used to 3D Pablo. It feels weird to not be able to rotate 2D Pablo. That's oh no, it was that bad. Right, so I got up at 3 and I barely slept at. So Thursday I was already pretty sleep deprived because I'm like, oh, I'm gonna be tired. I need to be tired so I can actually get to sleep when it matters. And I was sleep deprived all Thursday. I only slept like 3 hours Thursday night going into Friday. So I was like, epic! But then I'm like, oh, maybe I can get some rest on the plane a little bit. The plane ride was only like 2 hours at most. But, you know, sleep is sleep. So we get to the airport terminal. We find our parking, and, you know, we explore for a little bit, and then board the plane. Easy peasy. And being on a plane is, like, kind of weird. Because it's like a car. It's just like a car. Except during the ascent and except during the descent. Like, it's extremely smooth. Granted, we didn't really have a whole lot of turbulence. In fact, I don't think there was any major turbulence at all. Like, nothing that the pilots decided to talk about. So that was pretty neat. But the descent going into Newark, not New York, Newark in New Jersey, because New York City doesn't exactly have airports that I know of. When we were landing in New Jersey, the descent was a little bit shaky. I'm not gonna lie, I got really nauseous. Oh, I got very really grossly nauseous. The wing flap up and down? A little bit, yeah, what are those called? The ailerons? Oh, I used to know what those little wing flaps were called. I used to be a KSP fanboy. Ah, what are they called? Yeah, they are called ailerons. Especially when we were landing. I had an aisle seat, so it's not like I exactly had the option to just look outside. Unfortunate, but I got super nauseous, and we rode in the economy seats, like, way far back in the plane, so it's not like I could have just grabbed my stuff and left. I had to wait for everyone in front of me, and my mom was also super nauseous, and it was warm and, like, stagnant, the air in the plane, and I'm just like, oh, for the love of Christ, go! I'm gonna throw up! Like, after we got out of the plane, I was like, oh my god, I'm so fucking sick. I had to, like, sit down. I probably looked like a crackhead in front of, like, all of these hundreds of people in Newark because I just needed to sit the fuck down. I was so sick. I just, like, collapsed on the ground, like, in front of the bathroom. I'm like, I'm tired, I'm extremely dehydrated, I'm nauseous. Like, the landing, it was, I think it was smooth, but, you know, it's actually kind of weird. kind of weird. The airplane people are so peculiar about the exact minute that they are getting somewhere. So, like, I think it was 9:21 New York time. It's a time zone ahead of where I live. They were like, oh, so we were supposed to get here at 9:24, but we're actually a little bit early. We're gonna be there at 9:21. We're gonna start landing and deboarding at 9:21. I'm like, whoa! You know, in the Midwest, it's like you'll be lucky. You'll be lucky to know of any sort of, like, waiting for public transit takes like maybe there's a window of 40 minutes, but everything on the East Coast, there's a window of waiting for like 5 or like anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes like at worst. I love how expedient and like on time shit tends to be, because, you know, people have fucking things to do. That was pretty neat. Yeah, that's what, I used to live in Springfield, Missouri. I almost said public transposition, and I was desperately trying to remember what I was actually trying to say. Dee. I don't know. Hold on, I'm clipping a little bit. Look at this cool little trick I can do. I can let my little talon. Dude, I forgot, like, how expressive 2D Pobs was. Holy. You won't be, you know, you can't see 3D Pablo doing this shit. Alright, so now comes the time to, and we're still super nauseous. Me and my mom take a taxi to New York City from Newark. I know they sound the same. I should say just New Jersey. I gotta find it. Let me find where it is in maps, just to give you an idea on what's going on here. I know, yeah, I can't, I can no longer dox myself. Alright. So. No, that's not it. Okay, so, we arrived in St. Louis on Thursday night, right? Just to recap. Thursday night, we got to St. Louis. I don't exactly remember where in St. Louis, because I know that we got... Oh! Right here! Right, we got to the airport. We stayed somewhere, I'm not gonna say where. We got here at around 3 in the morning. We left around 6, maybe 6:30. And then it was a plane ride all the way. So from here... all the way to, right, not New York, but it's somewhere in New Jersey. It's Newark. Yes, Newark. We got all the way over here to the Newark Liberty International Airport. Where's the tan? I didn't get a tan. I actually wore a lot of sunscreen. I shouldn't have. I shouldn't have brought my oh my god, I forgot. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna go on a side tangent after I finish this tangent. I shouldn't have worn my stupid fucking, sunscreen because it was cloudy and cold and windy all fucking weekend. It was like 20 degrees the entire time, which is below freezing for you Euro cucks. All the way back in the St. Louis airport, they fucking... the TSA agent took away my goddamn pomade! That shit was... the tin, and it was like this really cool, bougie, awesome pomade for my hair. It was like $20 for the tin, and they took it away from me, even though it's not a liquid! But I didn't want to, like, get a locker for it. I didn't want to argue. I was just like, okay, whatever. I just wanted to board the plane. Anyway, back in Newark. We took a taxi to get to the middle of Manhattan. I'm not gonna say where in Manhattan. I didn't go to Brooklyn, I didn't go to Queens, I didn't go to any of this stuff. I just went and explored Manhattan. I love this place! So we go on this crazy, like almost nauseating, ride to Manhattan. And it was so weird, like everything in Manhattan, you can almost see from the airport in Newark. And it looked like something out of a comic book. Like, the buildings are so big and tall that they appear blue just from... What the fuck is this music? Hello? Can I not have, like, schizophrenic... Like... Thank you. A hat on? I did put a hat on sometimes. Like, Manhattan appears blue because it's just, like, so... The buildings are so big. I actually have a few pictures. Now, they're on my phone, but, I'm gonna put together, like, an Imager album just to show you guys what I all got to see. So, we get to Manhattan, and, there's a ton of, like, look at all of these. Like every street and avenue, like 5th Avenue, 18th Street, 3rd Avenue, it's like a coordinate system. It's impossible to fucking get lost here. You would think that you would get lost, but you can't. Like, unless you go all the way to, like, Vanderbilt, where is it? I didn't go to Central Park to Central Park, unfortunately. Where is it? Where's Vanderbilt? I saw it when I was there. Yeah, like when you get to all of this stuff, like, I think I was near Waverly at one point. I did a whole ton of walking. I got to see the Empire State Building. I think that's... Yeah, I took a bus and we went all the way down to Chinatown. Where is it? Yes, here it is. And I actually got to drink at a Starbucks in the Empire State Building. It was a really... It's weird. There's like 2 Starbucks and they both say they're the only Starbucks, which is not true. Because there's a Starbucks like right here somewhere. Yes, there's a Starbucks right here and it's like a shitty little tiny Starbucks with no seats. And then there's another Starbucks here. Yes, the Starbucks Reserve. And it's like 3 stories tall. It has its own bar. I don't get it. It's so much more, it's so much better. Let's see, what else is here? Right, and we had to walk all the way, right. And that was on, oh, was it yesterday? Wait, fuck, was that yesterday? Because today is Wednesday. No, that was Monday, I think. Bryant Park? Oh, I saw this place, the New York Public Library. This place looks so cool. It's so fancy. There was a rock... There was like this cool, like rock fossil. I didn't go past here because I remember me and my mom going here, and then we went back towards where we were staying. Oh, I saw. Yes, here it is, Grand Central Terminal. I saw this place and I thought it was really fucking cool. Where's Rockefeller Plaza? Yeah, here we go, Rockefeller Center. So I actually got here. Me and my mom got here at 9 in the morning on a Monday, and I was expecting, oh, there's a ton of cool places to shop, but everything was fucking closed. Nothing opened until like 11. Yeah, here we go, because I remember seeing the Nintendo store first thing, and I really wanted to go in and check it out, but it was fucking closed. Hello? Oh, I saw this cathedral. There's another, like, fancy... Another thing we visited was Wall Street, and I think that's way... Where is that? It was on the bus, with the bull. Oh, okay, so, wait. Oh, okay, so I got everything backward. I thought it was up here. Yes. Where's the bull? I got a pin of the bull. I really wanted to take a picture of it, but the bus had like these... Oh, here it is, the charging bull. Yeah. This thing has a huge pair of nuts. I don't know if you guys know or not, but people will like go up to the bull and hold its nuts and just take a picture of that. No, where's the nuts? No! I didn't get to go anywhere. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna do that, but it's got a huge pair of nuts. I didn't actually get to touch it at all because I just saw it on a bus ride. There's this thing called a big bus, and it's like this double-decker bus you can go ride around Manhattan, and they just have it for the tourists. No, I wanted to touch his balls. I did. What was another thing we saw? Did I see this? I'm sure I did. No, I didn't. I feel like I would have remembered that. Oh, something I did do a lot of. Oh shit, I gotta find it. I got to explore almost all of Times Square. There's actually screens everywhere in Times Square. Like, it's fucking crazy how much stuff is happening. Museum of Ice Cream! Oh no! I didn't know there was a whole museum of ice cream. I would have gone there. Look at him next time, boys. Now, where's Times Square? Where is it? Oh no, it must have been... Because there's no way I would have passed Central Park, so it has to be like down here. Where we were staying, like where my aunt lives, it's really close. Oh, it's like stupid close to Times Square. It's just a short walk. Right, yeah. And there's all sorts of like huge stores here. I remember there was a shop just for M&Ms. Yeah, here we go, the M&M's world. I didn't get to go in because I'm like, well, I don't really love M&M's. You know, I'm not like interested in the M&M's brand per se, but you know, that's kind of cool. There's Broadway. We almost got to go see a Broadway show, but it was $165 per person to go see one, and we were like, no. We were already spending so much money. And so you'll just arrive here, or that's where we did, and just walked along 7th Avenue to see everything. Yeah, I remember seeing this like little half circle with, and this is a screen, by the way. This thing is like a screen that wraps around. This thing is a screen. There's the ball that drops on New Year's Eve. There's a Hertz donut. No, not a Hertz Donuts. There's some sort of donut shop that has like this crazy. I think it's Dunkin'. No. There's this crazy donut shop in Times Square where it has like this really cool fucking screen display. I think it was like custom made just for showing donuts. Fuck, I wish I could see it. Oh shit! Oh, I didn't know you could go to the Empire State Building. These buildings are tall, by the way. Like, it's kind of hard to see, you know, understandably. But I had never seen buildings nearly as tall as these. Like, even tiny corner shops would be like, let's actually, can I go walking? Yeah. There's these halal trucks everywhere, by the way. This is a screen. Look how tall these fucking buildings are. Like, in St. Louis, which is probably the most developed city in Missouri, you would see this in, like, the heart of St. Louis. Maybe. There's these cool screens that wrap all the way around. I had never seen anything fucking like it before. And it's this. It's this for blocks and blocks. Like, this is the entirety of Manhattan. There is no, like, skyscrapers everywhere. When I got back home, actually, I couldn't believe it. It didn't feel... I got, like, reverse claustrophobia. I had gotten so comfortable and accustomed to seeing just these monsters tower over me. I loved it. I loved the feeling of these buildings over me, you know? Like, it made me feel comfortable. Let's do a little walkies. The traffic in New York is, like, crazy. Like, people will... This does not do it any justice. Maybe I was just there at a busy time. But, cars would drive, like, 2 inches from each other. And motorcyclists would get in between cars. And, you know, everyone's going, like, 35 miles an hour, 40. Which is absolutely unheard of. I was talking to one of the taxi guys... on the way back to the New Jersey airport, and I was talking about how things are in Missouri. Like, you would never see anything like this, even in St. Louis. Like, these are all screens, all of these. Like, Times Square has about as many screens. Like, this is a screen. These are all screens. It's fucked. Skylar, you're no longer just a Blue Jay. You finally, like, unshackled yourself from the stability of form. I'm happy for you. Wow. I'm talking about my new... This is the only fucking McDonald's I've ever seen, by the way, in my entire trip. Like, even... I haven't talked about Philadelphia yet. This was the only McDonald's I saw on my entire trip to the East Coast. I did not see any McDonald's in Philadelphia, and I did not see any McDonald's in New Jersey or New York, except for this one right in Times Square. Oh, one thing I also didn't see a whole lot of. I didn't see a lot of overweight people. In fact, I don't think I saw any overweight. Like, you know, there were some people who weren't skinny per se. But compared to Missouri, you know, because people have to walk everywhere. And you can't exactly, you know, stay on the bigger side if you're walking everywhere. Like, imagine all of this, and it's playing different advertisements. I can't imagine. I really wanted to explore Times Square at night, but my family got a little bit too tired. Oh, here's the M&M store. Whee! Right. I knew that you had shape-shifting powers, but I'm glad to see your new, for lack of better terms, transformation. Right, yeah, here's the M&M store. Oh yeah. We got to eat quite a few local shops as well. Like, it's not just the big things you would see, like Olive Garden, Starbucks. There were actual local places to eat. The food here is the best food I've ever eaten in my whole life. Because in Missouri, right, you'll have like one Japanese restaurant in like a 2-hour radius. And that's it. But here, there's like a bajillion Japanese restaurants in a block. So they all need to compete. I think if I just keep going this way, I'm not gonna. Oh, there's another McDonald's. I'm sure there's not a lot of native New Yorkers in Times Square. I saw a lot of, this place is extremely diverse. Ow. There was a cool, like, little bar area we went to. No. I can't remember. We went to this place called Jasper's, and they have, like, the best fucking Oh, I could just look for it, duh. How many cracked areas? Honestly, I was only in Manhattan, but it was pretty clean. Like, people would just throw... Was it this? Yeah, here we go. Now, bring me to it. Right, here's all the food. It's on 10th Avenue. The thing about New York, though, like, because this is, like, the most sanitized... Look at this! Look how fucking tall this building is! Like, people just live here. Like, all of these tall buildings are, apartment blocks. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I remember being here. But, like, so on the drive to and fro the airport, you would go see the slums a little bit of New York. Whoa. I don't want to be in here. No! Get me out! I don't want to be in here! No! No! Let me out! Oh, okay. Thank you. I'm a bird! I don't like to be caged! Man, I fucking love this place, though. And the slums were, like, the worst possible slums you could have ever seen. I did try one New York pizza. I don't remember the place, but it just looked... I don't think it was great, if I'm honest. I like sanitized American pizza. What's all this stuff over here? No! 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 Right, yeah, here's all of the cool, tall buildings. Was there a building here? I can't tell. Oh man. I thought that, I had seen, like an actual skyscraper before, but living here, these are actual fucking skyscrapers, baby. Holy moly. Do. You went to New York City? How did you like it? What did you get to see? I fucking loved this place. Honestly, if it were financially feasible, I'd love to live here, right in Manhattan. I know it's sanitized, I know it's, what people think of when they think of New York City, but this place is it's pretty. And it's diverse. I love diversity. There's no, like, grumpy old white people everywhere. Right. So, my trip to Philadelphia. Right, Friday morning we get here. We get to Newark. Then we go to New York City around 10, and we do a ton of fucking stuff. Then we chill out. I think it was Penn Station. Where's that? Saturday morning we go to Penn Station. Oh my god. Oh, maybe it's Pennsylvania Station. That makes sense. No, I want to fucking see it, dummy. Right. I don't remember which of these buildings it could have been. Was it this? I just remember it was called Penn Station. This looks kind of familiar. So we went to Penn Station and took a train through New Jersey all the way to Philadelphia. And here I got to hang out with one of my best friends. I'm not gonna say their name, just for privacy, but you know, I had known this person through my mom because she worked with them before they moved. And now, like, I had never seen them in IRL, real life before. So this was like, oh, I'm going to New York, and New York is really close to where they live in Philadelphia. So I had to go. I had to see them. And Saturday was the best day of my fucking life. Like, I'm not even exaggerating. This was really fun. So we went somewhere, I think it was like right in the heart of Philadelphia. I don't remember where we stayed. This place, though, was made out of, like, fucking paper because I was taking a shower and we were, like, 13 stories up and I could still hear all of the activity and beeping from, like, outside while taking a shower. Oh, here's the Reading Terminal Market. Oh, fuck, I kept forgetting what that was called. Right, so it was 10 in the morning, and let's call them Jones, my friend. My friend Jones and, their partner, Tuba. I don't know. So Jones and Tuba take me, first things first, to the Philly Museum of Art. And we walk there. You know, like, we take public transit a few times, but otherwise we are walking everywhere. Yes, my friend, who's Tom Jones, actually? Tom Jones? Oh, Skylar, do you like my 2D form? Oh, I've heard of this dude before. No, my mom, unfortunately, is not Tom Jones. He's a singer. I had to take 2D Pablo out because for some reason his 3D form kept fucking breaking and I was not in the mood for it. So we go to the Philly Museum of Art and yeah, I remember kind of walking through here. I actually have a whole ton of animations for Pablo. I have wing flaps. Oh, uh-oh. Oh. Uh-oh, I don't know. Oh, no, that's not it. I don't know. Oh, there we go. Oh. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. God, I don't remember. I have like a ton of animation controls for Pablo, but they're like really... Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, I would have to find my notes. Yeah, I'm trying to find... Oh, there it is! God! I was like, I know my egg shitting button is here somewhere. There it is. Right. we go here, and Tuba and Jones have a membership here, so we got to use all the lounge areas. There was a coat check. It was awesome. Like, we just kind of hung out here, and like there's this atrium area. During the middle of our visit, a whole band in here came in to do something for Black History Month, and they just performed for like several hours. It was awesome. I was more focused on seeing the exhibits, but you could hear it if you were kind of like near the atrium area. We got to see this hypermasculinity exhibit. These dudes had muscles on muscles. Like, oh my god. And there was porn in there too. Not nudity, actual porn. What all did we see? I still have my map. I know we went to go see Arms and Armor first, because I wanted to get a bunch of reference pictures for, my comic. Then we, okay, so Tuba, I was looking at, and these dudes have like they don't just have cake, they have like a whole factory. These dudes are cheeked up. So I'm just like, look, I'm enjoying the artwork that I'm viewing. And Tuba looks at me, and he said that, they said that I have, I was respectfully observing this artwork with a smile, ear to ear. And Tuba is like, huh, interesting. It was really good artwork, but, male bodies produce a lot of neuron activation for me. They do. I really like male bodies. And there were a lot of male bodies. A lot of dudes wrestling, and they're cocking balls out, and their booty cheeks all cheeked up. It got me kind of acting up a little bit. I was acting a bit unwise in there. We got to see some Baroque art. And I think we saw, like, Baroque, Renaissance. I don't think we saw any of the modern art in there. I did go to MoMA, the Museum of Modern Art in New York City. I didn't love it, because it's modern art. It had some very interesting pieces of art in there, but I really like the Philly Museum of Art. Oh, in the main hall, there's this statue of the goddess, I think she's a goddess, Diane. And, oh my god, I forgot! We went through the Asian section, and, they have, like, reconstructions of a whole Japanese village in there. They have this, temple in there. They have a whole cathedral. Like, this building is so fucking big. They have entire, like, exhibits just dedicated to, and you can walk through it. You can walk through this, like, little temple area right here. It's so fucking cool. Like, oh my god. And this place is so big, it has, like, 2 or 3 different gift shops. Like, that's fucked. How is it so big? How? Right. Okay, so I remember this. If you guys know Rocky, they, there's these steps. There's these steps here, and people were, like, running up and down, like, as we were going through here into the museum. People running up and down the steps. There's a whole statue, actually, of Rocky, and people were playing music and everything. So it must be a pretty popular thing to see. Oh, that's a good point. Are there? Can I go in? Oh, here it is! Here it is! Yes, there's the lady. She's naked. Right, the band was playing here. People were sitting all over the steps. Right. And there's these huge, like, works of tapestry. Oh my god. Ah, we're gonna go see naked people. Look, it's art, okay? I wanna go. I wanna move. I wanna see the art. No! No, wait, what? No. Oh, you fucker. Can we be out here? Oh, oh, oh! Okay, let's be careful. No. Why am I inside? Oh, I think this might be... Yeah, this must be... These ceilings in this place are tall. Like, this was every single ceiling in the entire museum. Holy moly. There we go, here we go. Right, and this is what you see going up to the art museum. I was actually kind of winded after going up all these steps. Over there, somewhere, is the Rocky statue. According to Jones, the statue actually used to be on top of the steps, but people kept, like, congesting the area.
Almost 2 reais. THX for Alt Entertainment gave it to me.
You gave it to me. Muito obrigado! 21 years! Thank you, Mudinho. Muchas gracias. Obrigado. Thank you, thank you. Wow, almost 2 years. 3 more months. Thank you. I'm quite grateful to have known you for almost 2 years, senor. Oh, we could go up the steps! Yes! Yes! Go! Go! POV, we're Rocky. Oh, we're already up. Oh, there's this, like, little thing. I took, it's with love instead. I took a touristy photo. It was, like, way that way. The station, the train station that we took to, I think it was this way. I'm not sure when these photos were taken, but I remember a whole ton of big buildings, and that's where we landed, and we walked all the way here. After getting some Starbucks, of course. Whee! Yeah, this fountain wasn't working because it's in the middle of... No swimming! Alright, yeah, let's walk around it. This place is so cool. If I ever go to Philadelphia again, I have to go to the art museum again. This place was just so cool. And it had, like, actual sick fucking merch you could buy. You know, like when you go to a gift shop, there's like, you know, pins, shirts, cups, little other trinkets. But the Philly Art Museum had like these cool horse figurines. Hold on, let me actually get something from Discord. Because I took a picture of my haul from this weekend. Yeah, here we go. I got a bunch of pins, and I gave a few of them to my brother, so this isn't all I got, but... and they all had backings. I just wanted to organize them into my little pin collection. The art museum had, like, a cool little, pins of their artwork. So there was this, it's kind of here. I tucked it behind this because I want to give that to one of my other friends. I had to get some merch of the Griffin. Here's the horse figure. This thing is really cool, and there was like 20 different versions of these horses. And they all came with their own knights, and I really wanted one of the knights too. But I was like, okay, I want to be able to get all of this stuff back to Missouri in one piece. And I was worried about the horse. Everything came back just fine. And I also got this little sketchbook plus these fancy looking gel pens. And I think Right, I got the strawberry at MoMA in New York City. My one regret was that they're at the train station in Pennsylvania. There were these cute little plushies, you know, just souvenir plushes, overpriced, of course, that said "I love Philly," and I should have got one because they were so cute, and I think that they were better looking than this little thing. And they had like moose. They had little unicorns. I should have got something. I didn't, but maybe next time. You had to eat the cereal dry. I am so sorry, my son. Dalton, how are you doing? I hope that you're doing awesome. I know things that have been tough for you lately. I'm talking about my trip to the East Coast. Right, so what did we do after this? I think we went to go eat somewhere. I think we went to the reading terminal. The terminal market, where is it? We took a bus to go there. Arr, where is it? Where is it? Oh, here we go. No, I want to center on that, dummy. I think we did. Let's see. Yeah, there were a bunch of sweet stuff. Yes, here we go. Okay. So, we went to the Reading Terminal Market to go eat, and this place is fucking crazy. There's like food stall, and it just keeps going. There's so much food, there's so many places to eat, and in one central, and it's like there's several grocery stores in here too. It goes, and it doesn't stop, and there's everything you could ask for in here, except for seating. It's hard to find seating. Here, I got a Philly cheesesteak. Because, you know, I'm in Philadelphia, I have to try one. And it's like a sub sandwich with like provolone and shredded beef. It was alright. I thought it was pretty cool. Jones got like the salmon curry, and Tuba also got a Philly cheesesteak. This thing, it's kind of like a sloppy Joe too. Like, it's really greasy. No! Your boss took away a fucking holiday from you? That's stupid. He should pay you for that. Right. Oh, and I got some popcorn here. It was like the special artisan popcorn for my brother, and he seems to really like it. Like, these pictures do not do the absolute scale. Like, this is the seating area. Any recipes? No, not that I would know of. It's just the food here was so good because there's so much competition to make things the best it can be. Right, yeah, here's all... I wish I would have picked up some more candy, but I already don't eat a whole lot of sweets, and I didn't want stuff to, like, melt. Like, I got this special chocolate from New York City from an Amish market, and I was afraid that it would melt on the way home. Let alone if I was carrying it in my pocket all day in Philadelphia. Oh, shit! I almost forgot. Okay, so, here, and this was foreshadowing. This is what we call foreshadowing. There's like, oh, why am I tiny? Why am I tiny? There we go. My camera's just dying, of course. I look so happy. There was this cheese place in the Reading Terminal Market, and there was this like lavender cheese, and Jones was like, oh, that looks nice, and I'm like, you want to eat something that has lavender in it? Because I didn't know that you could, you know, that lavender was like a palatable flavor. So there's that. that's foreshadowing. We'll put a pin in that and come back to that later. So what did we do after that? What did we do after we ate? I think we went to go to a thrift store. I don't remember where. This thrift store, imagine a Goodwill, but it's 3 stories tall. And there's like tons of stuff in it. I don't remember where that was. I wouldn't know what it was called. But we go to this thrift store, and that's actually where I got this little bird. I really wanted to find any sort of bird merch. Like all fucking weekend. That's all I wanted. All I wanted was just like something, a bird. Jones found, so Jones and Tuba are also furries. And Jones found their fursona animal as like a little decoration, so that was cool for them. I found this cute little bird. It looks really grisly, you know, it looks not pleasant to hold, but it's actually really soft. And its eyes are like kind of wonky too. But I actually lost my gloves back in New York City somehow. So, and it was like cold. My hands were windswept after my day in Philadelphia. So this little bird, shout outs to him, he kept my hands warm. So good. Thank you, Burb. After that, after we hung out at the thrift shop for a little bit, then we went to like this cool little donut place. And there was a donut there called the Lavender something or other. Lavender London Fog. And it was a donut that just had like lavender. It wasn't the color either. It was like the scent lavender. And I have these. I promise this is like. I promise this is necessary to my story right now. I have these slippers that are lavender scented, and they're filled with beans and they're squishy, and you can heat them up, right? So I get this donut, and it smells like lavender, and I don't know about it. I just wanted to try it, you know? I'm in a new place, I want to try something new. And I'm smelling them, and I think, oh, this might have been a mistake. You know, and Jones also gets a lavender donut, because they just like spicy, not spicy as in hot, but like spicy floral tastes. And I'm like, this kind of, this is producing the same brain activity that my brain makes whenever I smell my slippers and I'm about to put it in my mouth. Hold on, I'm getting to it, Potato. So I take a good bite out of it, and I chew it for like 0.2 seconds, and I'm like, no, no, and I go spit it out. And it was like in my mouth. That taste was in my mouth for like a good half hour after that. But luckily Jones likes that flavor, so they decided to eat the rest of the donut for me. And like the feeling of the donut in my mouth felt as if I was like biting down on the slipper, and oh god! Oh, it was awful. But it smelled really good. It just tasted awful. Luckily, I wasn't that hungry. I was still full of that cheesesteak from earlier. No, bad. Yes, my slippers do smell like lavender. They're really good. I can't smell them unless I'm like really close up to them, and I don't heat them up because you have to put them in the microwave, and I kind of use my slippers to step around the house, and I don't want to put floor into the microwave, but you know, if I'm just like sitting and I have them, or if I like move them onto a table, yeah, you can put Not any slippers. They're like here. They're called warmies. They're like little plush slippers that you can stick in the microwave. Oh, show me the slippers. It's these. It's these, but they're gray. I got the gray ones. I actually would have, I had to reorder some because I accidentally put my slippers. My slippers snuck into my blanket when I put it into the washer machine. You can't see it? Oh, fucking look at the screen, dipshit. Are you blind? Huh? It is really interesting. They're a bit pricey, but I really like them. Yeah, simply warm in a microwave. Just don't stick them in water. Don't do what I did. Yeah, because I'm showing them on the screen. After that, we went to a nerd shop. And that's where I got all of these dice. I had never seen, like, dice, and this is a full set. This is a full set of D&D dice, this tiny before, so I had to grab, like, this really cool, the blue of these die are so cool. I got these cool red ones, too, and I got these, like, bone-looking ones. These look like dice made out of bones. It's so cool. I haven't opened them up yet. And I got these cool, it's not metallic, but I really like the gold trim on these black, six-sided die. And I got this Lucy. It looks like bone, but in a different way to these, and I just had to grab it for, I think it was 50 cents. Right. Yeah, it's cool, isn't it? I have a lot of dice. A lot of dice. Maybe one day I'll show you guys all of my dice. I kind of wanted to get like a D100, but I mean that's what these things are for, and they are a lot easier to use. So I passed up on it, and it was expensive. They are to die for. Yeah, I actually got this in New York City. I got it in the Rockefeller Plaza. Again, I was so desperate. This is not the kind of pin I would normally get, but I was so fucking desperate for any bird merch. I saw it, and I'm like, you're coming home with me. You know, like, I don't drink Starbucks. Oh, right. In New York City, I thought that I saw a ton of pigeons in Springfield, but there are pigeons everywhere. Literally fucking everywhere in Manhattan. Everywhere. And they'll just like, they'll be right next to you. It's so weird. I'm not hoarding dice. It's not a problem. I don't need help if it's not a problem. Oh, I need to check something really quick. Oh, wait, I could just check that on my phone. Okay. Cool. My brother is finally moving shifts! I can finally go back to the mornings for real, for real. No cap! No cap! I think pigeons are pretty cool. I know, right? I love things that go... Hold on. Oh. I love the shiny click-clack rocks. Oh. God. Oh. Oh, they feel really nice. They had these cool metallic ones. But I think it was like... It was extraordinarily expensive, you know, as metallic dye tend to go. So I was like, pass, I can get those for way cheaper if I ever wanted to in Missouri. After that, I went back to Jones and Tupa's place just to hang out and decompress for a little bit. And, I got to play with a fursuit. It was a partial. It was just the head and the hand pieces. And now I'm not a fursuiter. I'm not someone who's particularly interested in fursuiting, and I had never put on a fursuit before, but I gotta say, I really liked the hand pieces. Oh, the beans feel very nice. Lots of neuron activation. I wasn't a fan of the head, because you can't fucking see out of it, but the hands, ooh, very nice. And they also let me play a little bit with a cool VR headset, like a really nice bougie one. And oh boy. Yes, lots of neuron activation. I also got to play, while using the headset, a very inappropriate avatar model with a big ol' schlonging penis. And I think that was the first time I ever experienced bottom euphoria. You know, I know what a penis looks like, but just looking down and seeing one, there was some serious brain activity there. Lots of brain activity. Positive, good, dopamine, serotonin, melatonin, lots of chemicals being synthesized there. Like, I wasn't getting horny, per se. Okay, a little bit horny, but... I was a little horny, but I was more, like, happy than horny. What's happening up there? Oh, God! Pablo! There we go. That's so awesome, Udinho. And all of us are getting euphoria lately. What else did I do there? Oh, I finally got to see Jones and Tuba's cat. They love showing me the cat, and this is the most docile cat I've ever seen. Like, they would just pick him up and like throw him around and fidget spinner him, and the cat just did not care. The cat was just like, oh, cool. But the weirdest thing is that this cat does not want to sit on your lap. You know, everything but sitting on your lap. So weird. Then the final thing we did that evening, we went to this cool distillery place, and we got burgers there. They got some drinks, but I got a burger. I think all of us actually got the same thing. This cool beef burger, it's called. Let me actually... It was called the Philadelphia... Now! Stop it. Philadelphia Distillery. Oh, is it distilling? Yes, it's this place. We went to this. Yes, I'm over 21. No, I want to see the menu! I don't care about all the booze. No. Rawr. I don't care about this. No, where's the fucking menu? Oh, here we go. Yeah, here we go. It was this beef burger. All of us got this. It's got Cooper cheese, grilled mushrooms, onion, basically garlic mayonnaise, and this cool bun. And it was the best burger I ever had in my fucking life. Like, holy shit. This burger, oh my god. But I'm gonna, the Philly cheesesteak I had, plus this burger, will lead to issues on Sunday, the next day. This is currently Saturday. But I did not think about any of that in the moment. I was just like, whatever. this is an awesome burger. And Jones and Tuba were such amazing hosts. They paid for everything I didn't buy for myself. So they got food and they paid for transportation as well. And after we ate everything, they dropped me back off at at the place I was staying at with my aunt and my mom, and that was it. That was it for Saturday. Best day of my life. But then Sunday, it wasn't the worst day of my life by any stretch of the means, but it was not a good day. So I thought I was getting like my own bed, because my aunt and my mom were fine with sleeping in the same bed, so I could have my own bed. And then I was told I was gonna get my own rollaway bed, but that didn't happen. So I come back, and both beds are taken up, and I want to sleep in my own bed. So I'm like, okay, fuck it, I'll just sleep on the ground. But it's cold, and the hotel is like made out of straight fucking paper. Like I was taking a shower and I could hear like all of the fucking noise outside. So I'm like, okay, whatever. I'll get over it. But it was cold. It was noisy. So I'm like, okay. Whatever. And then my gut rumbles in a very menacing, foreboding way, and I'm like, oh no! Oh no! Oh no! No! You know, I had been feeling, so we're gonna get into like TMI gross territory, so if you are eating, come back later. Yeah, Mudinho, I'm gonna be in the... I wasn't vomiting, but it was all on the back end of things, if you know what I'm saying. And I had been feeling like this shit brewing in my gut since like 8 p.m. And this was like 11 p.m. But I'm like, okay, you know, I haven't shit in like 3 days or so. So I'm pretty overdue for a bowel movement. So I go to the bathroom, and that's when I discover, and I was in there for 40 minutes, by the way. That's when I discover I'm constipated. Uh-oh. Yeah. So I'm like, okay, it's not that bad right now. I'll just try to get back to bed. No, it wasn't diarrhea. It was the opposite of explosive diarrhea. It was clogging constipation. I could not poop. So I try to go back to bed again, and I still can't fucking sleep. And I don't want to try to keep waking up my family. So I'm just like, okay, I can't sleep anyway. I'm just gonna stay in the bathroom all night. And just hang out there. And I try all night to poop, and I can't. You know, like little pebbles come out, just a little bit. But the actual issue that I'm facing is not. And there's nowhere I can go to in like a walking distance to go get something to help me. So I'm like, okay, whatever. It's not that. I'm gonna drink some coffee, because I don't really get constipated, but when I do, and you know, I've never had constipation this bad in my fucking life before. So I didn't know what to do to really help myself. So I'm like, okay, I'll just wait until 7 a.m. That's when the breakfast bar opens. I can get some bananas. I can get some coffee. I can just get some fiber in me, and that'll hopefully get the ball rolling down there. No. So I eat breakfast, and I feel like full of shit. You know those kittens who like drink too much milk? Hold on. I want to show you a picture of how I felt. Hold on, I gotta find. I felt like this. Like after eating breakfast on Sunday, I kind of looked. I didn't look like that, but I certainly fucking felt like it. And I was starting to get a little nauseous, but I'm like, okay, maybe if I just like let this start doing its own thing. Then we eat breakfast, get back to the train station so we can go back to New York City. And I get like a fiber bar, I get some Dr. Pepper, and it's still not working, and I'm just getting more and more anxious. And both my aunt and my mom are nurses, and I asked them, hey, I think I'm constipated. You know, is there anything we can do? And I didn't really get any meaningful advice from either of them. But I asked Jones for some advice, and they're like, oh, okay. Get some, I don't remember what, they suggested some constipation medicine, and I was like, okay, cool. Well, we'll look at that when we get back to New York City. So we get back to NYC at around 10 a.m. And I don't feel all that hot. I actually feel not great. But, you know, it doesn't matter at this point. I'm still trying to keep it together. And we go to MoMA. And I'm getting to the point where it's like, it kind of hurts to walk. You know, I'm like getting dizzy and nauseous. And I don't want to keep like, you know, I'm drinking water constantly too. And I'm like, oh no. You know, I'm getting to the point where I really don't want to put anything more down my gullet. I'm like not hungry. So we finally, we end our trip to the MoMA really early and go to a pharmacy. I grabbed some Metamucil, I think it's called. Basically, shit your pants medicine. It's a laxative. I get it. I get an enema. Well, I don't give myself an enema, but I get like an enema kit just in case I need it. I've never done that before, but you know, I'm like in dire straits. I really don't want to go to the fucking ER in the middle of New York City. So I grab all this stuff. We go back to our apartment, my aunt's apartment rather. And instead of just like going, you know, leaving me there and going, they both just want to stay at the apartment. When I really don't want them to be there, I want to like be able to shit in peace. And they weren't staying there just to make sure I was okay. They were staying there just to fucking watch TV or something. And I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. So I take the laxative, and it said, may produce a bowel movement in 1 to 3 days. So I'm like, okay, cool. This will at least maybe make me shit. But a half hour after I drank like a whole cup of this stuff, it was go time. It was fucking go time. So I go to the bathroom, and you know, like when you're constipated, you don't really know when you're actually pooping, right? Because it feels like you are, but it's just your muscles kind of straining. So I was hesitant to like let my body do its thing. And I was actually in so much distress that I stripped naked in the bathroom. I was like, I was in so much physical agony and distress that I had to like take off my clothes. I was like, please God, I was fighting for my fucking life in there. No, I took the exact amount. I have, Ludwig, I don't think you understand. I had fucking 3 nurses on standby to help dose me. Oh my God! That actually was me. I was trying not to scream, but I was like, yeah, I wanted to do that. Silent, hello, I'm talking about the worst constipation in my life. I'm almost over. I'm almost done talking about my horrible constipation. And I think I got so constipated from eating, because I don't eat red meat all that often, and on Saturday, the day before, I had eaten a Philly cheesesteak, like, you know, and I ate like a huge fucking burger, and mushrooms make my stomach kind of upset, so I think my IBS was getting triggered from that too. So it was not a great combo. And I had eaten a ton of cheese on Friday and Saturday, which I'm sure did not help matters, because I don't really eat cheese all that often. So, yeah, welcome to constipation. Welcome to the constipation stream. So, yeah, yeah, you know things are serious when you have to get naked to take a poop. It felt, the poop that came out of me was huge. And it was like dark and clay-like. I can kind of fucking see how things got clogged up in there. I get it. You know, I understand. Thank you for coming, Skylar. I really appreciate I appreciate seeing you again. Yeah, hopefully I can be more active, not just on Twitch, but in the Dick Swords as well. Now that I feel refreshed after this trip. I feel like I've been kind of dealing with burnout for a little bit, but I feel like a whole new man after this adventure. I feel inspired. I feel good. I feel very nice too. Right. So, it's so bad, I'm like trembling. You know, I'm like shaking after getting this poopy out of me. And I walk out, and you know, I like fucking take a shower. Cause I like using ass wipes, but there are no ass wipes in this bathroom. So I feel dirty. I'm already naked. You know, I just destroyed my aunt's fucking toilet. I'm like, okay, I need to take a shower. I'm like actually physically trembling. I am not joking with you. So we do that. Or I do that, rather. And I walk out. No, I did not weigh myself. I should have. Because I felt like I lost 15 pounds just from pooping all of this out. I did. So, oh, I'm broken! Ow! There we go. So, I walk out of the bathroom, still trembling, and I just pass out. I'm like, okay, you guys can go do something. I'm gonna go to bed. And I just pass out right on the couch. And mind you, know, I had not slept Saturday night. Like, I might have slept for like 90 minutes before I got constipated, but I stayed up. And I was already, you know, fighting for my life. I'm not a her, I'm a he, fool. Yeah, why am I shaking? Why am I shaking after shitting out a whole, like, I honestly, it kind of felt like I gave birth in there. I never experienced the miracle of childbirth, neither do I want to, but I think I can write off that experience as childbirth. I think, oh, that was one bad thing about, speaking about getting misgendered, that was, apparently I pass a whole lot less than I thought I did, because I just got misgendered the entire weekend. And then my family wondered why I was getting snappy with them after trying to correct them politely. So that was not cool. You know, they got my name right, but it seemed a little difficult for them to get the pronouns. But at least they made an effort, I suppose. I guess. Right. So I finally fucking got the sleep that I wanted on Sunday. I just slept all fucking day after shitting out the biggest shit I had ever had in my whole life. Right, Monday we did a few more things. What did we do on Monday? We went to Times Square again. Oh, right, that's when we went to Rockefeller Plaza and went to the Empire State Building. My fucking phone, I think it was because I was in the middle of the city and it was really cold out. It was on 30% and it fucking died. And me and my mom were kind of exploring on our own because my aunt was at work. And we were doing this thing where we went somewhere, explored for a little bit, and met back up so I could at least explore a little bit on my own because my mom, like, pulled her leg or something. So she already walks slow as fuck. Like, stupidly slow. Which, you know, I get it, but I want to go fast and I want to go explore without having to babysit someone. And she had pulled her leg, so she was walking like really, really, really stupidly slow. And luckily, before my phone died, we were trying. This is how I know that there are 2 Starbucks in the fucking Empire State Building. Oh, where is it? It's like down here. Twerk on you for some bread? I ain't that desperate. I do need bread though. Ah, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? It's down here somewhere. Fuck, oh, here it is. I am a fast burb. Like, my aunt could walk at a reasonable pace, but my mom could not. Right, so, me and my mom, I was walking, you know, very fast down 5th Avenue. And I took a right here, you know, because I wanna see the Empire State Building, and there's like a bunch of cool shops down here. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna go grab some coffee at a Starbucks while you get here to warm up a little bit, because it's cold. And she was like, okay, cool. And, you know, she's like walking down at an absolute snail's pace down 5th. So I'm at a Starbucks right here in the Empire State Building, and my phone dies. So all she knows is that I'm at a Starbucks at the Empire State Building, and she finds this Starbucks. Or no, my battery hadn't died yet. So she's at this Starbucks, I'm at this Starbucks, and she's like, what level are you on? And this Starbucks doesn't have any seats, it only has 1 level. And I'm like, what do you mean? I'm at the Starbucks at the Empire State Building. And she's like, yeah, so am I. So I'm like, okay. So I go into the Empire State Building and I ask someone, hey, my mom says that she's at a Starbucks, and this worker is like, oh yeah, there's a Starbucks right here. And I'm like, yes, I was just at that Starbucks, but my mom isn't in there. And there's no place that she could have hid, you know. So I was pretty adamant it was not this Starbucks. And he's like, oh no, there's a Starbucks right there. And I'm like, are there any other Starbucks? My phone is dead, I can't check. And he's like, yeah, there's one right here. And it wasn't like a situation where, you know, he was like a foreigner, or was it like used to English. He looked very American and spoke very clear English to me. So So I'm like, oh no! You know, my phone's dead, and I'm trying to fucking find my mom in this area. And I don't have a charger, so there's nothing I can do. So I get back out of the Empire State Building, and I'm just walking down 34th Street this way, because I know that my mom was in this area previously. And I asked some people, hey, is there a Starbucks? Like, not the Starbucks behind me. Is there another Starbucks this way? And they were like, oh yeah, there's a Starbucks here. So I'm like, okay, cool. And I get there and I see several, like 3 levels, and I'm like, okay, this has to be the Starbucks my mom was talking about. I go in. Yeah, this place is like a fucking bar for some reason. Like, this is the craziest fucking Starbucks I've ever seen. Like I didn't even fucking see this place. Like, you see doors here, but they don't work. So it said, try next door, so that's why I walked this way down 34th Street. But if I just fucking turned the corner, there's a working door right there, and that's what my mom did. Because my mom was like, hey, the door isn't working. And I'm like, yeah, go down the same street and you should find a door that works. Because I thought this was the only Starbucks. But no, just turn the corner. And I'm like, you know, I run up to this level where the bar is. No. Is this the bar? This is the little bar area. I walk up here, and you're not supposed to be up here. But I'm like, okay, my mom's not up here. So I'm like, I go down to the, I run around the main level, I can't find her. I run down to the basement level, and I ask one of the workers, hey, have you seen, and I describe my mom. I describe my mom to this person, and they're like, oh, no, but you can borrow my phone to call her. And I'm like, oh yeah, that'd be awesome. And then I remember, I don't know my mom's phone number! So, and my mom's phone is also on like 20% at this point, so things are like getting dire. You know, absolute skill issue. So I'm like, oh no. Yeah, I went down here. This is the basement level. And I'm like looking around for her. And I go back up to the main level, and my mom walks out of the main elevator, and she's like, oh, I was in the bathroom. Like, where the fuck were you? Hello? I guess she couldn't have known that I was, you know, that my phone died. Like, I could have turned my phone back on, but it was somehow at 0%. And it didn't give me enough time to tell my mom my battery was dead. So, it was a little anxiety-driven because neither of us had a charger, and I had no other way to contact my mom. What the fuck? Why? This is one of the photos you decide to share? I love like all, you know, all of these beautiful, delicious, and oh my god. This is what you decide to share? Okay. This is what you decide to You don't remember her phone? Like, I barely know my own phone number. Yeah, this is... when I was constipated, this is how I left my aunt's bedroom. Or bathroom. Not- oh god, not bed. Bedroom. And then we did some more walking around. Oh, we went to this cool Amish market. That was like one of the last things we did in New York City. Yeah. I don't remember where it was. I just remember it was called, yeah, it was this. This place is pretty cool. This is where I got some bougie chocolate to share with my brother. They have everything in here, like even a place to eat, but there's no fucking bathroom! Like, look at all this shit. It's really claustrophobic in here. Hi, did you go cat mode again and play with the toilet paper? I would never do that. Where's your chocolate? You don't fucking get any chocolate. Where? Potato, no! Oh my god. Oh, I didn't get to try any sushi. I'm sure the sushi here is way fresher and better than any sushi here in the Midwest, just because it's close to water. Where's all the cool chocolates? But it's like this really bougie, bitter, dark chocolate. I actually got some of that when I was in Philadelphia as well to share with Jones and Tuba, my hosts. Right. So that was most of my trip. Monday, it was in the afternoon. There was a snow advisory, which was kind of scary because our plane left around the same time all of the snow was supposed to come in. So that was a bit anxiety-inducing. So we got to the airport at 3, and this is like way bigger, you know, because it's Newark, not New York, Newark, New Jersey. Way bigger place, and security was really trying to push us through. And remember, my mom, her leg is still fucked, so she's like walking really slow. And security's just pushing me through, so I'm like, meow. And before I know it, I'm all the way through the security, and I have no fucking idea where my mom is. My phone's charged again. We after meeting up with my aunt and eating, we just stayed at their place for a few hours to charge our phones and stuff. I actually, when I have the funds again, because when I say I need bread, there's like nothing left in my savings. Like, I was really saving up for this trip, and I'm glad I did, because I have zero money now. Yeah, it actually almost turned into that, but I'm glad that it didn't. But next, I did learn a lesson. I did learn the lesson to fucking have a supercharger on hand. You know, it's just like, I'm not used to my phone not only dying so quickly, but like, it was on 30%. It shouldn't have fucking died out of nowhere. Like, it should have been fine. So, I don't get why that happened. I think just from the stress of it being cold and me taking pictures. Yeah, I lost all of my dough in more ways than one. Awesome trip, though. Awesome trip. And, like, we were in the wrong terminal. No, but the thing is, guys, is that, like, it was on 100% when I left to go explore with my mom on Monday. And it was on 30% still. And, like, you know, I'm in the Midwest. If it's at 30%, that could last me all day. Even if I'm, like, taking pictures and stuff. But the reason, like, if you're in the city, especially, you know, one of the biggest fucking cities on planet Earth, go figure, it drains the phone battery faster, because it's, like, trying to find networks. Which is why people suggest you put your phone on airplane mode. But when I say, oh, it was at 30% and then it died, I don't mean I lost track of it being at 30% and then it ran out of battery. I was physically looking at my phone, texting my mom, and I saw it was at like 30%, and then it just died. It died, guys. It died out of fucking nowhere. I swear to God. I am for real, no cap, buzzing on this shit. Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm not saying I lost track of it. That's only happened to me one other time, but on 12%. So, who knows? Maybe it was just the cold that shut off my phone. Right. I was outside, yes. That's why I wanted to, because it was cold, I'm like, okay, I'm really blasted through my battery here. I want to go into the Starbucks and warm up. And that's when my phone died. Merck has buses? We do, actually. I loved public transit. Public transit on the East Coast. It's, like, reliable. Yeah, I had no clue that my phone would just, die. If it's a couple of years old, I think it's like 2 years. There's no swelling. I think it's just because it was cold, but I will, when I save up a little bit, because I'm paying for insurance on my phone. When I save up for a little bit, I'll go to like an AT&T and have them look at it and inspect it, because that cannot be happening. And I think the other time it shut off at 12%, it was also really fucking cold out, so I think that's really all that happened. What's up, Tub Goats? I'm just wrapping up the clip. These are the cliff notes, guys. The cliff notes of my trip. So, I go through TSA. We're at the wrong terminal, so I take a shuttle to the correct terminal. And mind you, my mom is like somewhere. Because she's just really slow. But I want to get to the... If I have to take a shuttle anyway, I'm just gonna go there. Because, like, we both have our boarding passes. We both know where to go. I eventually explore for a little bit. There's nothing I really want to buy. I'm dehydrated. So I'm like, oh, I'll buy a fruit juice. That sounds nice. They're pretty pricey anyway. But... everyone says that the airport food is really pricey. It can't be that much. This fruit juice was like $8, and they wanted a tip on top of that. I'm like, no. You ain't getting a fucking tip. That $8 you getting is a tip, fool.
Bruh.
I know! I'm like, oh, I will never financially recover from this. It was good though. I liked the fruit juice. And eventually my mom got to where I was. We boarded the plane, and I don't know if it was because it was in the night and things were colder, but it was. I thought the ride back to St. Louis from New Jersey was a lot better. It felt a lot smoother, and there was supposed to be more turbulence because the snowstorm was coming in, and I was afraid that the flight was gonna get delayed because of the weather. Luckily it didn't. We left like right on time. The landing, also a lot better. I had gum, I was prepared. So we get back to St. Louis, and the airport is like, it's like 9 or 8 p.m. It's empty. And it was so weird because, we were at this airport in like 3 in the morning last time, on Friday, and it was packed, but 10 p.m. I guess that kind of makes sense because you don't want to go somewhere when it's 3 a.m. If you're leaving at 10 p.m. But if you're leaving at 3 a.m., you're gonna get somewhere, in the morning. So that kind of makes sense to me. We find our car, we get back home. Oh, this is kind of funny. So getting back home, I live in a gated community, so you need like a card, a key card to get in, but I didn't have my key card. Because between me and my brother, we only have one, and I didn't want to lose the one key card we have in fucking God knows where, halfway across the country. So I'm like, okay, you keep it. I don't even need it anyway. I don't want to lose it. But my brother somehow didn't have service at work, and I'm trying to reach out to him. The only other way you can get in to the gated community is with a code. But you don't just need the code, you need the person who's like in charge of the house, which is my brother in this case, to buzz you in. because like when you type in the code, the security system will like call the person whose phone number is authorized, and then they answer it and let you in. But my brother had no service, and I didn't even have the code anyway. So me and my mom are just fucking waiting there. You know, I'm like frantically sending my brother messages like, hey, let me in, let me in, let me in, let me in! You know, I'm like, you know. But this is in the middle of the country. It's rural Missouri. I'm tired as fuck. I just want to go home. You know, I hadn't gotten any sleep all fucking weekend. Except for, like, Sunday. I know, right? The security is so good that that the people you're trying to protect can't even get in. No, it's like it's in the middle of the country. It's not like an apartment building. But yes, it's similar to that. So, I was just like, we were waiting for about 15 minutes, and I'm like, fuck this. So I grabbed my shit, and I just walked past the gate, because it's like almost 11 p.m. at this point. The actual people who enforce the security here are like boomers, so they're gonna be fucking asleep. So I just walked past the gate. I'm like, I want to go home. If I get like stopped and asked about it, I could just explain the situation and they'll just let me through anyway. But luckily there wasn't anyone there, and I just walked home. It was like a 10-minute walk through the countryside to get to my place. And I basically just passed out as soon as I got home. But that's how my trip went. That's the cliff notes of my trip. I really have to go. I also haven't stretched in 2 hours. I invite y'all to stretch and drink some water. I actually need more water too. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. So just stretch, drink some water. You know, tell your parents you love them if you have a good relationship. If you have a good relationship with your parents, I know all of you are little homosexuals. So, but you know, tell the people you appreciate in life that you love them. I'll be right back. I gotta remember how to do all of this. I return. Ooh. Oh. Oh, I'm tiny! Alright, let's see if 3D Pyth will behave again. Thank you, thank you. I'm gonna try to, in the future, like how I said that those were the cliff notes. I have way more stories to tell, but I'm gonna space them out. So I have more stories for the future. Can I have the number 3? Wait, where? You know, I've forgotten how to do all of this shizzle, bigs and bizzles. You gonna behave? You gonna behave, Mr. Pytholonius PP? I'm still actually a little... I'm still a little tired from this weekend. Whee! Oh my god, okay. I saw Trap Gunner, and it looked like Fap Gunner to me, and I'm like... Oh. Very interesting. Oh. Wow. I'm a tired boy. What's wrong with your feet, bud? One bad thing about rotation constraints. Actually. Duck? Oh! Yay! I'm in the about to take flight position. Oh. Is this what taking flight looks like? Beans. Okay. Actually, I would like to use this avatar a little bit. Arr, I'm gonna grab you! Just kidding. The only time I would give you uppies is when I am husband. Come here! You know, the one thing again, there's a lot of regrets I have about Pablo's model. Like, fuck, I really just want to redo Pablo's model, because I don't love it. But his beams are merely painted... Oh god, you can see... Oh, the seams. They are merely painted on, instead of being their own part. This is, oh, look at that tail. I will also, Pablo 2.0, he will probably be coming, like, way next year. He's not gonna come anytime soon. The tail, not gonna be cat leg. You guys wanna do some drawing? I actually have to finish up my last smaller commission. I got a few different commissions. I thought I only had 2, but I had more. Nice, I like to do that when I was away on my trip. And one of these commissions are unexpectedly large. I'd like to get a lot of progress done on it today. But yeah, we can do a little drawing. I'm trying to build up my tolerance again. I've had like, you know, 5 days without touching my computer. So I'm trying to slowly but surely. I'm a tired little boy. I'm tired. There you go. I was trying to make him look sad. Okay. That's me. They're I get it now. Drawing. How dare you bring in your buns? Mixed out, how dare you? POV, you have the fruit snacks. No, why am I looking down? Can I have fruit snacks? You have millet? You have soups? I can smell them! I know you're hiding them from me! You got a burger? Birds don't really eat burgers. You got a... If I'm doing art on the spot, am I... Why am I looking down? Am I winging it? Do 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 do. Oh. I'm about to take flight. No! There's I only accept that kind of seed from one person. And it's not you. It's the only other person on the screen. Bow chicken wow wow. Okay. Right. Let's open Krita. Stone! I actually am just about to color your Kamisharuskis. I sketched it last night, but I got tired. I wanted sleepy. Femur? Oh, God. Femur Lunatic? What's up, Lemur Fanatic? I fucking love lemurs. I love primates that are not apes. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes! Here, I will go ahead and open... Actually, I don't think I will. Tomorrow I will do community requests. I'm feeling really fucking tired today. I'm about to pee ass out. Nightbot! Ta-da! I just gotta pull up your thingamariski here. Whee! I'm filling in! Ah. Water makes it returns the essence of life to me. I'm filling in for Arcade Senpai. Arcade, my beloved. Oh, it's a little lighter. I could just wait. Because I actually like the base color Colores. No! Put it in! You cunt! Put it in here. Stick it in. There we go. Oh god. 500 million thousand windows. Here we go! Here we fucking go, gamers.
Here we go.
Here we go! Filling in for Arcade. Because he violated the terms and services of Twitch after showing his nudes live on stream on accident. That's canon now. That's canon to the Pyth lore. Do, 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 do. Ring. Your shitpost is Conan. Yay, it's Conan! Yay! Yes, it's now Conan to the Pyth universe. Are Go gamers? Yeah? Because Go is just like called Chinese chess sometimes, right? Oh. It's like saying Ashvatranj is completely different from chess. Oh, that's a nice purple. Your color choice, Stone, your color choices are getting better and better. I suck at getting good purples. Oh, I'm so nasally. Oh god. I haven't really spoken in quite some time, haven't I? Like, I spoke all this weekend, but not in my, like, streamer timbre. Yeah, you know something is good if Pyth is complimenting it. I don't do that every day. Two can play at that game! You know, there's actually not a whole lot of toucan puns. But, you know, what's good is that it's... Just because it's just... It literally sounds like two English words. Like anything, any situation. Right? You could use toucan. You could just whip that right out. Like lemur? Oh, what kind of lemur? Are you a lemur? And if so, what kind? Are you the cool ringtails? Those like little gremlin mort-looking creatures? I love lemurs. 2 cans at the price of 1 can. Are hornbills 3 cans? Because what exactly is a can, right? Is a can a bill? Because I have two big bills right here. And if a hornbill technically has 3, does that make it a 3 can? And what's a 1 can? The world may never know. Ring-tailed? I love ring-tailed lemurs. Not every day you see a lemur sona. I guess the same could be... Oh, actually! Uh-oh, I gotta put on my my nerd glasses to tell you the lore. I'm actually not a toucan. I'm so sorry. This is canon, by the way. A toucanon, if you will. I'm actually a parrot that looks like a toucan. See, that's why I can speak. Toucans, not really known for speaking. But, see, parrots are known for speaking. Yeah, I'm so sorry for lying to you. I'm kind of known for that. I'm a liar, I'm a cheater, a scammer, home wrecker. Anything that, yeah. Yeah, I'm actually a parrot. I'm a jade beak. Oh, thank you, yes. Let's talk about the lore. Oh shit, okay, hold on. No, if we're gonna do all of this, we gotta pull out the animal catalog. So, a long time ago, 37 years ago, I worked on this TTRPG, and I had a whole ton of fucking animals. And one of these animals was the jade beak. I just took random animals from my TTRPG and put them as emotes for my Twitch when I became affiliate. And I just really liked the Jade Beak, so it stuck. This is a very early Jade Beak. He looks a little ugly. He looks a little bit more parrot-like, doesn't he? Yeah, it's not even a parrot, it's an alien parrot. So Jade Beaks are a species of parrot that suddenly showed up one day. And they originated from this species, oh, that's not it, called the Eve bird, which is like an actual parrot. Because these frog creatures called wanderlings, whole other iceberg, they were importing a bunch of birds to colonize other planets. And one of these birds, okay, we had to go all the way back. They took this bird, the show bird, and they were using it to seed the colonization of Epena, a planet. And this bird rapidly differentiated into the Eve bird, which is like the national animal, or I should say the global animal of Epena. And then they took the Eve bird, these wanderlings, and when they were importing animals to Chassé, a moon of a gas giant, the Jade Beak just showed up very quickly. Importing animals? There weren't any animals to begin with. It's called seeding colonization. A Tidum. I know of the Tidum base. Or is it Tatum? I've never heard it pronounced. But I know what these little creatures are. They're weird little dudes. Hopefully there's no porn. Maybe I shouldn't scroll. Everyone I know who has a Tidum model tend to be pretty wholesome. But you can never be too sure. But yes, that's where the Jade Beak came from. It's just a very, perhaps even inbred parrot that looks like a toucan. Pipes of Dangers in my own zone. I think I actually heard that about New Zealand. Oh, Ancestry.com? You know, me and my mom took a little DNA test, I think it was a little over a year ago. And I didn't find out anything I did not already know. I'm like 90% Irish. Who could have fucking figured? Like, all my mom's side does is talk about how Irish they are. Like, that's something to be proud of. Like, there's nothing to not, you know, nothing to hate about Irish people, but it's like, who fucking cares? You're another breed of white. Shut up. But I guess you could do that if you really wanted to be petty. I don't really interact all that much with Ancestry. My mom does. Because she likes scrapbooking and getting pictures. Alright, and potatoes. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. You know, maybe I shouldn't make those jokes because I'm not really into Lord of the Rings. For personal stories. I mainly just did it because my mom offered me and I was like, oh, okay, sure, cool. Yeah, you know, like, at least with American people, they tend to have something interesting. Because, you know, America's the melting pot of planet Earth. But if you're in Europe, you kinda you know, there's a 90% chance you are just where you live from. Yeah, I'm 90% homosexual. I should have said that, shouldn't I? Yes, unfortunately, they checked my blood and they said that I have terminal gay and that I will die if I do not find and peg Arcade Ganon within the next 12 hours. So, I gotta work on that. Meltdown pot. That's a fucking crisp emote. Jesus Christ. Like, fuck. Why is that so crisp? I have the gay gene. See, the thing about the gay gene, it's like your tendency to be altruistic. You cannot pass it on. It just randomly occurs. And once it happens, it's over. You will not be able to reproduce. You know, I saw that and I thought that was a really cool part of his design. You know I have to do this. The white tips! I don't know what it is, but I fucking love shoes that like have this tip stuff going on. I'm a fan of really fancy shoes, what can I say? Wait, are they called Converse? Like, way back when I was still drawing Wanderlings. Let me show you guys some frog boys. You were illegally hunting on Chassé? Oh my god. I hope that you have a wonderful day. If you don't come back. It would be in Ramiel, I think. Yeah. Like, that's what's going on with this little dude's feet. And I think, there was some other character I had with that design. A what? A Wanderling! I think I drew them way before, you became active in the community. But, essentially, they're little frog dudes that I made. They're short. I stopped drawing them. Oh, the Chassé. I'll get to that in a second. I stopped drawing Wanderlings mainly because I just don't really love their design. I wanted to redesign them. And I wanted to focus on my comic. But maybe one day I'll get back into them. Is it this? It's somewhere here. Chassé is one of the moons of Ramiel, a gas giant. I wish, somewhere, I do not remember where, I had scans of the solar system. Maybe I can find them in Discord really quick. And of course I locked the channel because I'm not really posting there anywhere, but I didn't delete it because one day I might open it up again. Oh, here's a cool image. It's not what I was looking for, but this is the scale of skyfish, which are one of the species from the world building project. Does that make me a mobile game dev? It makes you, either from the very far north or from an island. Oh, baby. That's how tiny the Wonderlings are compared to Skyfish. And these are different breeds of Skyfish. So, the Blue Kamoon, or Komoon, is the most common. You know, they're blue and they're common. That's where they get their name from. And you can see their fingers kind of make the most out of the wing. But the Dragon Museau is more suited to higher altitudes. Its two fingers are closer together, and the main brain is just kind of free. There's no, like, supports. HTTYD. What's that? Banger alert. Banger alert. Arr. Oh, here's a cool picture of Sawdust. I love Sawdust. Oh, no, not Sawdust, Angel. Sawdust is Fair Girlfriend. Ow. Where's this fucking planet picture? I know I made it. And it couldn't have been that long ago. I'm like just scrolling through the channel and it's mostly... Oh, here we go. I knew I was eventually gonna fucking find it. Sawdust is one of my characters. Actually, let me get a picture Sawdust before I explain what we're looking at here. Yes, here we go. Wonderling, Ramiel, and Akon. So this is Sawdust. I love Sawdust, my beloved. Don't look at the bird with cake. This is Sawdust with her girlfriend, Angel. Yeah. She is from Akon. Another gas giant. Or it's a...
Technically, it's an ice giant, not a gas giant.
Sawdust's whole thing is that she's like a pop star whose gimmick is being a lumberjack. And Angel is also a pop star. They were really cute. I fucking love them. Oh, and here's Angel with fair hair down. Angel, my beloved. Angel! Oh, there's a cute picture of a cloud racer with his Skyfish. It was just a sketch, but I thought it was neat. There's another... Oh, here it is. Yes, you did hear bird with cake correctly. This is, the same racer. This is Deshelle, the blonde dude, with his Skyfish. Oh, I don't remember the name of his Skyfish. Lirager. His Skyfish Lirager. No! Lirager was Jean's Skyfish. I don't remember Deshelle's Skyfish's name. No, I'm not... Do you know what Mix is? Mix is a whole different other thing. That's not happening. Right, so this is the star of the Wanderling system. And this is Ramiel, the biggest planet in the solar system. And this is the ring that Ramiel has. It's like a mix of Saturn and Jupiter. And in this picture, it's showing the two biggest planets, plus Halapi, which is the Earth version. You know, that's like the Earth analog. So here's about the size of Earth compared to Ramiel. And these are the ring systems. of Agon and Ramiel. So if Ramiel is like a mix of Jupiter and Saturn, Agon is a mix of Neptune and Uranus. Then here are the inner planets. So Satyr is Mercury, Epena is Venus, plus Vena, its moon. And then there's Halapi, which is Earth, Zide, its first moon, and Bambu, its second moon. Dushal, it looks like Dulushal, and that's how you would pronounce it in Dushalian, but when it's anglicized, people just pronounce it as Dushal. Dushal and its moon, Karada, and Atel, or Athel? I don't know how I wanted to pronounce it, but I'm sure it was like Athel. Athel! That's how people would pronounce asshole. It's just like the Ceres analog. And finally, here are the moons of the outer solar system, plus dwarf planets. So these 3 big moons are the moons of Ramiel, this planet here. Also, this is not 5 kilometers. These planets would be very fucking small. I think what I meant to put was like 5,000 kilometers. Because I don't think... Something tells me I didn't mean to put 5 kilometers. Yeah, same here. Like this, 6,000 kilometers, that makes sense. I think what I meant to put like was 5k km instead of just 5 km. Sandra, or Sandra, Bearu in Chassé, and Dredza, but no one talks about Dredza. Maida is the singular retrograde moon of Akhon. Viper, if you couldn't tell, is based off of Pluto. And Nereid and Faith they're kind of also based off of Pluto and Charon, or Charon. They're like a little binary system, just like with Dushal and Karada. No, I don't think Karada would be the Canada at all. You know, these places have their own little Canadas. Like, in the world building, these aren't just homogenous global cultures. You know, there's not that much unity. In fact... Oh, no, I gotta find it. Yeah, here we go. Here's a good, like, little regional sort of thing. So, on Epena is... It's kind of like Venus, you know, because that's what it used to be before it was terraformed and colonized. So it's really hot there, and depending on where you live, like the Diaguadugwe, they have to live near the equator, which is understandably really fucking hot. Yeah, here we go. And it's just an umbrella term. It's not looking into the differences of every single ethnicity belonging under this term. While, you know, the Janawan, because this guy's name is Huan. It doesn't look like Huan. So it's like Janahuan. I do not remember. It's based off of how we, like, anglicize Vietnamese and Chinese names. Excuse me. I think this, yeah, this is a proper singular ethnicity on Epena, while this is just one, like, this would be like taking someone from Senegal, North Africa, you know, while this is just taking someone from India. anywhere in India and saying, yes, this is kind of what Indian people look like, when really there's more to it than that. But yes, I want to go back and give them a good redesign again. Like, it wouldn't be the first redesign that they went through. And I developed conlings. Oh god. I'm looking at the astrology system I made for the TTRPG, and it's like stressing me out looking at it. Here's a shaman doing a little transform. I've been meaning to get back into animation, but it takes so much time. I know there's more to both. I'm just saying, if you take someone from like a single semi-small country, right? That's more likely to represent the entire majority than just taking someone from a whole extremely diverse and populated country. That was my point. I'm sorry if it didn't come across like that. Yeah, I really like doing sketchy animations too. Hey, you guys want to see some other animation stuff I did? If I could find it. I just want to make sure there's nothing else I want to pull up. Oh, here we go. Right, so here's the writing system I made for Ramiel and Agol. Well, some of these characters are only for... Oh, right, the Viperian and the Narrow Faithful peoples also use these strange characters here. I was trying to go for what would happen if you just mixed, you know, like Chinese and Greek and French. And Cyrillic. And the pronunciation is really weird. So, like, what's written here is what you would write in the language, and this is how it would be pronounced. So what looks like I would actually be oi, because they don't have a character for O unless you're writing as a Viperian or an Algonquin. This is just for Ramelians. And what looks like uwa would actually be whoa, or uwo. Uwa, uwa. Nasal, of course. Was is still wa. I had to go for the weird, fucked up French pronunciations. And I have the Dusalian language. Fucking somewhere. Somewhere. I think it's here. Dusalian is... Oh no, it's not here. It's not in my Dusalian folder. It's a really... diverse... complicated language, because it needs to fit the needs of several different people. Here we go. So, the Dusalian languages have great diversity, despite there existing less than 50 million native speakers. Ganjagu, that's this dude, his job as a scribe means that his work is really cut out for him. He has to account for dozens of languages under the Dusalian umbrella, and their unique quirks. It can be written in a continuous form, or a runic form, and can lack important vowels, aka being abjadic. And Katahdin, again, a subset of the Dusalian mega family. So, Dusalian on Dushal has, it uses declensions a ton, but has no genders, and you can use free word order as long as you stick to those word forms. Yeah. It has true Dusalian languages, a free word order at the cost of tricky noun forms. While Katahdin, it's gendered, doesn't have those tricky noun forms, but it needs to be in a very specific word order. And this is just Ganjagu's name written in at least 5 different forms. I'm sure there's more that I've forgotten about since this. So, you know, his name could be written in this continuous form, continuous, without all of the vowel, like all of this like squiggly shit around it. A runic form, which is what a lot of Dushalins use. He's Karaden, so he prefers this form. Like, as it goes down, he would like this less and less. So it's like Ganjagu. Oh god, I forgot. Some of this is not pronounceable by humans because this R is supposed to be like a growl, and this like weird K is like a firecracker noise, and this H is glottal, so it's like a H instead of a H. Right. Right, that's why I anglicized it as Turdashkak instead of what it would actually be pronounced as. So it's like Ganjagu Turdashkak Jega. Really hard to pronounce. They have to use a bunch of clicks and weird sounds because they live in really thin, dry air. Especially Ganjagu. It's cold. Super cold because it's the fucking middle of nowhere. I think he lives, like, below the Antarctic Circle of Canada. Oh, this is one of the maps I made. I think this is from Canada as well. This is Gakurad, the northern continent. This is the... right here would be the Arctic Circle. Here's the altitude map. Here's the actual... Here's the biome map of Canada. Any other maps? I don't think so. But anyway, this is the biome map. I do not remember anymore what all of these continents were called. Ganjagu lives down here. Like, deep in this, like, dry desert area. I know, I'm doxing Ganjagu. These are rainforests. Like, the darker the green, the more forested it is. While all of this peach fuzz is desert. And all of this white is ice, the blue is water. This is Gakurad. This is this. But this is, I think right here, this point is... It must be here. The Arctic, the North Pole, the geographical North Pole. All of this stuff is just ice sheet. This dark, because like this is just the continent itself. This is ice sheet, which is why the elevation, this dark green, is so low. While the wider it goes, except for, you know, all of this stuff here, this stuff is higher, so the darker it goes. The lower the altitude. And as you can see, not a lot of people live past that crater. And these are all the different countries, all separated by natural water drains and reserves. Actually, I'd like to get up the altitude map. Right, yeah, because there's the river there. You can see that's where it separates. This place, this area here, like Lurad, Gakushuklach, Gurhath, these are all more, like, academically developed than everything over here. I think this is mostly just a desert. Yeah, because, like, the bottom of the continent, that would translate to kind of like this and this. Like, this is going to be warmer and more forested, but these places have rivers. They're going to have more development just because of the environment. I want to see more maps. I know I made more. I want more! Lore! 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 Here's someone riding a Skyfish as a utility vehicle. This is not a cloud racer. This is just someone maybe riding to work or something, but not racing, certainly. Oh, here's a jade. I forgot about this. This is one of my favorite fucking pieces. I gotta make something like this again. Is the north side a desert? That's a good question. It most likely is a desert, but I think the reason why it's politically separated from the rest of the continent, there has to be deserts there, because wait, hold on, I think I have the Krita file for this somewhere. That will answer all of our questions, because I had a Krita file that I had, like, all of the different maps and stuff on. Oh my god, please tell me I still have it, or I will be very sad. But I'm sure it's cut off because it's a desert and it's cold. While these guys are gonna be more connected. But yes, I really love this piece. A Jade Beak. This is Ramiel. Its ring system. I think this would be Sandra. That would be Beru. And this is Chassé. This planet right here. And Jade Beak just having fun. Right. So, this is the map of Gakurad. Here we go, biome map. That's it? I didn't do anything more than that? So, right, this is the ice cap. This is the reason... Right. So the reason why this, what's that called again? Political outline. The reason why Zarhad is disconnected from everything else is because the ice caps kind of cut it off. Like, there's this little fertile, possibly fertile crescent here, but I'm assuming just because, maybe there's some crazy currents. You'll notice right here, even though the ice cap stops, Dranhlat stops. It doesn't keep going north. Surely, I have the North Pole here somewhere. Oh, this is the North Pole. Right, it stops because there's a lot of high mountains, Dranhlat does. I thought the North Pole was down here. Yes. It's here instead. That's cool. Oh. Right, let's, Oh! It has the North Pole right there. Oh! Key text. Oh, that's just my brother. Good morning. How you doing? Oh, did he get a new award?
I did.
Oh my god, my brother's so talented.
I'm gonna put it on the fridge.
That looks really fancy.
Yeah, actually I won this time. So I got...
Oh shit.
And I got a $25 gas card.
Oh nice. So that's like one trip there.
Right.
Wow. Wow, this is your service was so exceptional. For 2 years straight, we're gonna pay for a one trip there, not back home.
Thank you, overlords.
I love capitalism.
Well, I am live right, aren't I?
Oh, that's true. That's true. Yeah, this is a libertarian household. I'm sorry if you guys didn't know that, but like I might be trans, but I like money. I'm so sorry for lying for all of these years, guys. No, I think they know. I'm gonna mute myself for a second. I'll be right back. Alright. I think I'm gonna... Oh! No! What happened? Why am I gone? Oh, I'm over... Oh, of course. VC face fucking broke again. Excellent. I think my camera's fucking dying. I think I'm gonna wrap it up here, because I'm hungry. I ate chocolate milk for breakfast. Yeah, let's get arcade. Let's get Senpai. Come on, arcade. Why do you look sad? Oh. Yes, I ate milk. There's some older milk in the fridge. But I had some chalky milk for breakfast. I think that's what the Germans say. Let's see who's streaming right now. The streams this week will probably be on the shorter side, but next week we'll definitely go back to 5 or 6 hour long streams, just like it used to be before.
But like,
before February. For those of you who came and heard my my New York adventure and my my Philadelphia adventure. Thank you very much. I missed you guys so much. I was telling my brother, oh my god, I missed you so fucking much. I missed you guys so fucking much. This is me. I'm just unplugging my tablet. So it's good to be back home. Good to sleep in my own fucking bed again. Jesus Christ. I hope y'all have a good day, good night tonight. Tomorrow, we'll do a community art stream. Just because I told you guys, I think it was like 2 weeks ago. And then I went to another dimension. So, I promise this time I will no longer rescind my promises. Alright, take it easy, guys.